Hi guys, it's Kat. I'm here with a tutorial today to show you how to make these clay flowers. You can make them with resin or clay, and I make them with clay, so I'm going to show you how to make these. And I made this video once before, but the angle that I had the camera at didn't work, so I'm going to do it again. So you need to get some clay, and you can either get sculpey or Fimo, and they have some that are shiny. The clay that I'm using today is really shiny. Let me see if you can, I don't even know if you can see it with the camera. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Can you see the glimmer a little bit? Well, anyway, it's real glimmery, and like this kind, Fimo Effect, this kind is real glimmery. It's got shimmer in it. So you can get either Sculpey or Fimo or whatever kind of clay you want, but these are the two that I see at my craft store most often. And I get the kind that says soft. And each one of them has different baking directions, so you have to look at the package to see how to bake them. I'm using this shiny, shimmery blue today, and it's Sculpey. And the directions say, let's see, to heat it at 275 for 15 minutes. So that's what we're going to do when we're done. So what I do when I open the package is I break apart. They come in 4 little rectangles, and I break them apart like this, and I start squishing them together to get them soft. And I just roll them and squish them until they're kind of mushy. And usually I do all 4 and put them together to make one big roll, but today I'm just going to do this one and this partial one so that it's quicker. It depends on the weather too. If it's cold where you are, it'll take a little longer to get it soft, and if it's warm where you are, it'll be quicker. Okay, so that's starting to get kind of soft there. It's hard to get a good camera angle when you're doing stuff like this. So anyway, I'm going to roll this in a ball. Oh, not a ball. Like a log. Okay. And then I'm going to cut off a piece. I usually don't get it. Yeah, see, I usually don't get enough to put in that big one. So if you don't get enough, you just put some more in there and start squishing it. And go all the way around. Make sure that all the edges are covered. And then if you have too much, like I do, take a little clay knife or, a little tool like this, or a butter knife if you have one, and scrape off the excess. And then just squish it down a little more to make sure it's in there flat. I kind of use this to flatten it sometimes just to make sure. And then you just kind of do like this and pop it out. Sometimes it's a little stickier. And then you've got a clay flower. Isn't that pretty? And it's real shimmery too. So you put this, you can make a whole bunch of them. I'll make some little ones to show you. Here's 3 that I made a few minutes ago. These 3 right here, but I'll make 3 more and show you. So you squish it in there. I got too much in that one. And try to get it as flat as possible. You can use the clay knife to get the excess. See how flat they are if you use the little knife thing? And just make sure it's all the way in there. Okay, so then that's when it's full. See how flat it is? You just flip it over and pop them out. If they don't want to come out, if you have a problem with them sticking like I am today, you can put a little cornstarch inside of the mold before you put the clay in it, and it'll keep it from sticking. So there's 3 more. That's what they look like. So then you bake them for 15 minutes or whatever your oven says, and when they come out, they're going to be like matte. They're not going to be shiny. They're going to be like this. This is what the big one looks like. See how it's not shiny at all? But if you want to make them shiny like this one, I don't even know if you can see the difference. Well, hopefully you can see the difference, but this one's matte and this one's shiny. Well, let me try this one. Maybe a different... Oh, there, you can see that better. Okay, so if you want it to be shiny like this one, all you have to do is get some glaze, and I use this Sculpey Gloss Glaze, and I just get a paintbrush and paint it on. It's really easy, and it dries like in minutes. So you just kind of take your paintbrush and get it between the little leaf things. Petals. Not leaves. So you just kind of go around and see how I'm just not even being careful about it. I'm just kind of doing it. Just making sure to get in all the little nooks and crannies. And then when this one dries, it'll be shiny like the red one. Now remember, you have to bake them first, and after they're done baking, then you put the glaze on them. I don't know what happens if you glaze them before you bake them, but I don't think I want to know. So anyway, that is how I make clay flowers. The molds that I have, these are the molds that that I'm using, and I have this one too, but I can't quite get this one to work right. My buttons never come out straight. I got them at Mold Muse at Etsy, and it's MOLDMUSE, and I'll put the link right down there. And you can go and check out all the molds. She has all kinds of molds. I mean, all kinds of shapes, and you just... I got that stuff all over my fingers. It's amazing the different ones that she has. You can make cameos and, you know, roses and just all kinds of stuff. So anyway, I hope that this tutorial helped, and if you have any questions about how I make these, or you know, you just want to ask me something, just leave a message and I'll get right back to you. So thanks for watching, and have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.